Well, they're coming from everywhere, and they're coming fast and furious. I mean, it seems like every day you pick up the paper or get online, and the new schools jumping conferences. I don't know how you can, tell the conferences without a scorecard right now.
When BC left the Big East to go to the ACC, Dave Gavitt, who was one of the founders of the Big East, said, "All this for one football game?" And what he was talking about was the ACC championship game, which they had projected revenue for that. And that's really what they thought it was about, just a championship football game, that would generate enough TV money to really be a windfall. Well, now we're way beyond that.
I think it's unsettling, and it's, if you're a little bit of a traditionalist and you were brought up on certain rivalries, it's going to be sad to see some of those rivalries go away.
I think we're more curious as to who's going to step in our conference, because obviously that's more what we have to worry about next year. But with the conferences changing and everything, it's just a matter of, is the competition going to get better or worse?
The CAA is diminished by the loss of not only VCU, they're losing Old Dominion, Georgia State to Conference USA. So I think the CAA is going to be greatly diminished without Old Dominion and VCU. And I was surprised that George Mason stayed. I thought for sure that George Mason would go with VCU to the Atlantic 10. I'm sure the Atlantic 10 was interested. That being said, those types of moves are sort of to preserve basketball schools, and they're in reaction to what the football creed is. There's no real money grab for VCU by moving to from the CAA to the Atlantic 10. It's strictly positioning for getting into the NCAA tournament.
VCU leaving the CAA, was an interesting development. I think, I think college presidents and universities are always looking for opportunities to advance their institutions. VCU thought it was the appropriate time to do that. Everybody has different opinions, but I personally will miss the competition and the rivalry. I thought we were starting to develop a great rivalry. We had some great games down there at their place and at Matthews. They certainly brought a lot of star power to the CAA, but I think there are other worthy programs in our conference that are ready to step up and lead the charge for us.